Pipe,
What?
did you win your trade?
Oh.
Did you win?
Just don't talk to me.
Pipe, did you win your trade?
Don't talk to me.
Okay.
YouTube, it's your boy Zamba. Welcome back to another banger. So, this is actually the end of it all. Finally, the year has come to an end. The last day of the year, 2025. And I really want to give you guys a real breakdown. Not just a breakdown, but also something that a blueprint basically that is going to guide you for 2026 and prepare you for the journey ahead. So if you love this content, of course, do it to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications. So let's get to the video. Now, a lot of people have plans right now. They have all the plans in the world. Yo, I want to trade, I want to become successful, I want to have this particular amount, I want to grow my income, I want to have a new business, right? But do you know one thing? The first week of the new year is the momentum time. This is where you become focused. This is where you have all the power in the world. But guess what? After the first week, 2 weeks later, that's like the second week down to the third week of the month of January, right? You start seeing slow in momentum. So let's start from here. For example, let me use this as an example, right? So this is the beginning of the year 2026, and boom, you have a high, boom, very nice. The momentum is so good. Now your daily routine now give you a challenge. Now you are fighting against yourself, your old mistakes, your old habits, your entire thing when it comes to trading. And guess what? Boom, you start going back and you realize that, hey, it's a new year, right? It's a new year, 2026. I don't need to do this. Basically, you get the point. I don't really need this at all. So guess what? You go back and boom, you come back up. You regain your focus, your consciousness when it comes to, oh, this is actually the wrong thing to do. And then guess what? You go back up again, and then it collapses. You realize that I don't need to do this anymore. I don't think this is working. I think I should stop. This is not just about trading. It also goes with businesses. It goes with goals. It goes with dreams, right? And then guess what? You start having some challenges. Little challenges will just come your way, and now you finally give up and look at how everything went down. You try to come back up again, and guess what? You come all the way down. And now you are at a point in life that you're like, damn, the year is already almost coming to an end, and you have still not achieved your goal. You have still messed up just like the previous year, and you are now stuck and you are regretting. But guess what? That is why I am here. So I just made this illustration for you guys to really understand what I'm doing, and also not just understand what I'm doing, but also understand where I am going. All right, so let's get it. Now, first thing you need to do is you need to go back in time, right? All the mistakes you have made and write them down. Now, this is almost like 2 hours before the new year, so you have at least 30 minutes to an hour to run all this right away. And guess what? It will give you an eye-opener of your mistakes. Now, follow me step by step. Like I said, go back to the past, whatever month, whatever time you want to go, it's up to you. And write down your mistakes. What will you have done? Or what did you do? Let's say you took a trade on the 22nd of December 2025, right? And you took a trade around here. Let's say you took a sell and you were wondering, why did you take that sell? Did you follow your strategy? Do you have a proper guidance in the first place? Do you have someone you look up to? Do you have someone guiding you through? If you don't have, and you're going through this yourself, then you really need to look at someone. There is always someone at the back of your mind anytime you are trying to become something in life. You have a vision, a future person in your mind. You want to I want to trade like this person. I want to be successful like this person. I want to have a business model like this person. There's always one person, but regardless, the guidance might come from the person or you. That is just the two things. Either it's you or the person. But in this case, let's say it's you, right? Now, you have finally looked at your mistake. Oh, I did not follow my setup, or let's say you did, and the market threw you off. Is my strategy correct? Is this actually something I should be doing, I should stick to, or not? Is there positive results, or is there negative results? Write them down. Write all the I don't know the mistake you have had or might have made in the past, or you are trying to even make in the future, because of course that one still counts. But write them down. Look at all the possibilities that you have made from that particular error, or look at the negativities that followed that error. So let's continue. Now, the second step you need to do is find the solution. Now, since you know your mistakes, you know your errors, you know everything that you have done wrong, it's time for you to find the solution. What do you need? Is it a guidance? Is it a strategy? Is it the capital? Is it the skill? Is it something you are missing? The knowledge, a disciplined mindset. Like, is it the psychology? Is it right or wrong? Now you already know your problem, right, from the beginning. Write it down, your mistakes, what you have done throughout the year 2025, and when it comes to your trading journey in 2025, what you did, what you made, how much you lost, and everything. Now, the next step is to find the solution. Now, you already know your problem, right? The solution is, okay, do I need a guidance? Do I need to look for a strategy? Do I need a mentor? Do I need capital? Do I need to start a business first before I can even start trading? Do I need something? There must be something that will serve as a solution. All right. Now, let's say the solution is your strategy. What is your strategy? Is it price action? Is it SMC? Is it ICT? Is it just name it. They are indicator based strategy. Whatever that strategy may be, look at that strategy and look at the mistake from the strategy. Is this strategy worth it? Is this strategy the best? Is this strategy for me? Am I enjoying this strategy? Is this strategy even working as it should? There are some strategies that will just work for a period of time, and as time goes on, it will stop working. That is where you come in. You inspect your strategy. All right. Now, that is the second thing you need to do. So let me recap a little bit. The first thing is your problem, right? And the second thing is your solution. The third thing is implementation. Now, since you know your solution, it's time for you to get to work. There is no time to waste. 2026 is going to run fast, just as 2025. So it's up to you to utilize it. It's time for you to get in now. So, since you have a solution, guess what? What is the solution? Let's say in this case is your strategy. Now, I'm gonna stick with my strategy, right? Which is the APA, the Advanced Price Action Concept, right? Now, guess what? What will I do? I have that strategy. I'm gonna leave the rest alone. The other news, the other information that will contradict my bias, I will eliminate it. Remember, it is implementation time. I am utilizing my strategy now. So, for the SMC, they will look at the market like this, right? They will see something like a liquidity, right? This is liquidity. Let me just mark it out for you guys. This is liquidity. This is how SMC or ICT view the market. Now this is liquidity, right? And the market is already forming a low. The market is potentially forming a low. That is the TP. So this is my TP as an SMC trader, right? So this is how they look at the market. This is my TP. Now we'll find an order block or a supply zone in this case, right? And we draw the supply zone, and boom, look at how the market tapped that zone, right? Good. Now the SMC traders will put their stop loss right below there. Look at how the market hit the stop loss. But let's say in this case the stop loss was not hit. Why? Let's say the trader managed the entire trade and decided to hold his trade because he was confident, or he found a a confluence to hold on to his or her position, right? Now this is how the SMC traders view the market. I zoom out so you can see the entire thing, right? Now how does price action view the market? They see a trend line break right here. They see a trend line break. They don't give a fuck about the SMC. They don't care about order block, fair value gap, whatever liquidity it may be. They just want a break of structure, bro. And look at that, boom. So the SMC traders entered here, while the price action traders entered here. You see the difference. That is why you really need to stick to one particular strategy and continue using that strategy. Now let's assume you are let's say what other type of trader right now? Let's say you are one of the APA traders, right? For example. Now what are you gonna do? You are gonna eliminate all this first, right? So let me remove this so you guys can understand my my point of view right now. So you delete this, right? Guess what? What do we have? This is actually my trade, right? I entered around this area, right? Now what did I see to make me enter, or pretty much how did I manage to get this type of entry? Now guess what? First of all, we have a trend, right? We have a trend line right here. Now the trend line, what did it do? Remember, we are actually drawing from weeks to weeks, right? Now there was a fake out. Now do you see the difference? Now you see the difference in our analysis, right? The SMC traders, they just like, oh, it's a liquidity grab or anything like that. But guess what? We are dealing with the market sentiment, the market movement, right? Now there was a fake out right here. Let me show you guys real quick. There was a fake out right here, right? And now since I spot that fake out, I know that the market will go there. Now since I already know that the market will definitely go to the sell side, now it's time for me to enter. How will I enter? Go straight to the lower time frame. Now the lower time frame is just like, okay, I want to show you the inner cycle. It's like you trading, right? And you want to share a signal. You can't just start recording videos and posting signals like that. You have to give them the signal on a channel, let's say a VIP channel, a free channel, any channel that people are going to see it, right? Now this is the same thing. Everybody knows we are going to sell, but how are we going to enter? Where are we going to enter in the first place? And that is where the lower time frame comes in. And guess what? Look at that. Boom. The momentum. Now we are working with momentum when it comes to APA. Now first of all, what happened? There was a loss of momentum here, a fake out. Good, which is something we need. Now since we have this, did you see how we are analyzing this stuff together now? Do you see that? Why? Because it's different from your regular analysis. We are looking at what the market will do and what the market has done before, in order for us to predict what the market will do in the future. Now look at this. There was an engulfing candlestick here. Boom. Now this candlestick is telling us we might buy, but we are not gonna take that into consideration yet. Instead, we are going to wait for the follow-up, which is the next candlestick. Now, if we look at before, we have a basic technique I taught you guys, which is the dominant break, right? Or which is the there's actually something I called it that back then, which I was trying to teach you guys. So if you haven't watched that video, look at my channel, it's there. Now if you look at this, there was a continuation, right? Now the engulfing candlestick failed, right? And it produces what? An inside bar. It created the inside bar. Let me show you guys the inside bar. So it created the inside bar, which is this one here, and then it created a liquidity assumption here. It's trying to tell us, okay, fine, the market might go up or down, but we don't know yet. So we want to look for another follow-up, and an engulfing candlestick came just like this one. Now guess what? We have this engulfing candlestick, which is bearish. After the candlestick came, that was when I entered. Do you know why? Because if you look at this, the candlestick finally broke this level. This was the level that the market has been tricking us with. So if you look at this candle, if you zoom in very well, you're going to notice that the candlestick broke that level. It's very tiny. It's a tiny portion, but if you go to lower time frame, like the 1 minute, you're going to see a continuation break at that level. Let's just go there and see for ourselves, guys. Let's just go there. I try to show you guys everything, right? So if you look at this this whole stuff, this is where we are. You're going to see that there was a dominant break, right? And guess what? The market still came to that level, and that was a good entry point. Now going back to the 5 minute time frame, you're going to see that this was the same spot, the engulfing candlestick. And guess what? Boom, I entered and the market came back, retested my zone. Now this is the area I am looking at my stop loss. This area here, once it passes this level, it's called my invalidation level. If you look at the stop loss, we go straight to that level here. This is my stop loss. Okay, if you look at it quietly, this is my stop loss, $2, right? So if we adjust it a little bit, let's say we want our stop loss to have room to breathe, guess what? We have this here, you see. So that is it. And look at how the market has been trending so far, right? So the market will soon close because it is what it is, or better still, it has closed, right? But I'm just trying to show you guys this whole trade stuff because I don't want to close. I'm not planning on closing. That's why I just use this as an illustration. Okay, so the market is still open. Jokes on, of course, I'm just kidding. The market is still open. That's why I actually did the video. But I'm not really affected by the entire thing because I have held this trade down to this point, and guess what? The market came back and I still held the trade. Okay, it's very small. It's a very small amount here, so I'm not really that's why I said I don't really have any issue with this. I don't really it doesn't really matter here, but I'm trying to show you guys even little improvement matters a lot. Okay, so if you look at this is where the market is currently, and that was how I was able to get this type of trades. But without your strategy, without your method, you are gonna fail. That is why in 2026 it's time for you to level up. It's time for you to take action, and you have to take the action now. All right, if you found value from this video and you now have this solid plan for yourself, congratulations. I love you all, and I will definitely see you guys in 2026, and I wish you all the best and everything in between, all the good things of life, you know what I mean. In 2026 we are going to achieve all together, guys. I love you guys. Stay safe. If you want to reach out to me, use the link on my video description to reach out to me on a personal level, and let's get in this journey together, guys. I love you guys. Stay safe. Happy trading. Happy New Year in a bit in advance, anyhow you want to call it. It's almost time for the new year. Just some few hours, but it's cool. All right, it's your boy Zamba, Lion FS Gang, and I'll see you next year. Peace.
custom on the beat.